Coming right up, the Trailblazers taking on the Heat. For the Trailblazers, the goal is to get better each and every time they take the floor, continuing to build their chemistry and connection, the unspoken bond that yields victory. Heat, Blazers, coming right up. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. So here's Miami's starting group. They've got Mitchell, Antetokounmpo out there with Adebayo. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Larson in at shooting guard. And for Portland, on the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. Damian Lillard out there with John Morant. And it's Avdia in at the small forward position. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
And it's going to be the Trailblazers off the tip. Lillard with a screen for Avdia. Pass to Kamara. And he's good on the three ball. Kamara's got the first 3 points tonight for Portland.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the paint, Klingon with the steal. Lillard outside. Avdia, the pass to Morant. Fades back. Good.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Avdia against Wiggins. Giannis high post. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. I spoke with the Trailblazers head coach for a bit. I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo and how effective a scorer he is, and Coach told me, well, when he gets into the lane, he's very tough to guard. For us, it's about forcing him into longer and ideally contested jumpers. That's what I want us to do. We'll see if they're able to accomplish this. Back over to you guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Pass to Kamara. Trailblazers moving the ball around.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Now, here's Mitchell. Inside. Here's... And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Now, here's Lillard. Here's Kamara. And slam dunk by Kamara.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And when you watch Kamara, Coach, what stands out to you the most?
Well, look, I think what stands out the most is his athletic ability and his energy. Those things he brings every night, and he gets a lot done with those. And then his skills just continue to improve. And as they do, the sky's the limit.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball after the Heat pick up 2. Shot clock at 6. Here's Morant. And Portland again with the bucket.
Well, the defense is going to give Morant that shot. They're trying as hard as they can to defend the rim. That opens up the mid-range jumper.
Now, here's Mitchell. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Mitchell outside. There's the lob, and Kumbo throws down the alley-oop slam.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Pass to Avdia. Back to Morant. The 3. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. And it's Wiggins with the ball for Miami. They trail by 3. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Lillard looking around. Puts up a deep 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The Heat trail by 3. Wiggins with it. He's picked up by Morant. Wiggins kicks to Antetokounmpo. Adebayo with a screen for Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Avdia with a screen for Morant. Pass to Lillard. Swinging the screen for Avdia. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's just a great job of finishing by Clingan.
First personal foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Trailblazers?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness. And really the only question going forward for Clingan, can he keep up with the foot speed in the NBA?
Wiggins against Avdia. Wiggins right side. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Avdia, the pass to Lillard. Now here's Morant. Down low. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Pass to Mitchell. And here is Antetokounmpo. Mitchell outside. Off target from outside. Trailblazers leading by 4. Morant kicks to Lillard. Clingan with it. He's against Wiggins. Kamare misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Larson. Again, the miss by the Heat. Portland is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Morant outside. A shot by Lillard, wide open. His three-pointers off the mark. The Heat trail by 4. Left side, Adebayo. Morant with the steal. Avdia up top. Pass to Clingan. Portland moving the ball over. There's the pick, and the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for the Heat. And Stan, offensively, clearly where the Blazers have the most room for growth.
Well, Kevin, better shooting and playmaking first and foremost. But in particular, improving their rates of assists and turnovers will be key.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. different look now for Portland. Williams comes in for Donovan Clingan. And it's Sharp in for Lillard. The Heat also changing it up. Bobby Portis comes in for Wiggins. And Smith subbed in for Mitchell. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. To the left side wing. Morant against Smith. And it's Morant missing.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Smith. Outside, Adebayo. Back to Smith. Shoots over Morant. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Sharp finds Morant. Williams a screen on Antetokounmpo. Back to Morant. Rebound by Smith. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Hardaway passes to Smith. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Adebayo. Over Avdia. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Back to you, Kevin.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Well, at the arc, Sharp shoots pretty freely. He has confidence in his shot selection.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Smith. It's deflected. Stolen by Holiday. On up the court. And finished off by Morant.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Pass to Adebayo. Antetokounmpo dishes to Smith. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. Avdia with a defensive effort. Trailblazers leading by 5. Here's Morant. There's 1:40 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Avdia to the middle. 4 on the clock. Sharp. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
When Sharp is converting in the catch-and-shoot game, he's very tough to stop.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. The Trailblazers. Otter's checked in, and Damian Lillard is subbed in for Morant. And then for Miami, Nikola Jovic is checked in for Adebayo. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. A minute 20 left here in the first quarter. Portis a screen on Holiday. Smith kicks to Portis. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now, here's Lillard. Still yet to score. Holiday, the pass to Williams. Banked in off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
Yeah, Williams is a selective shooter, but when he gets it inside like this, he looks to capitalize.
Portis is screen on Holiday. Smith with it. Lillard picks him up. Smith dishes to Hardaway. Clock at 6. Smith outside. Launches it. Rebound by the Trailblazers. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Smith against Lillard. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Holiday inside the line. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys. What do you think they're doing or not doing?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
On the floor for Miami, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Smith. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Jovic in at the power forward position. Now here is Holiday after the miss from Damian Lillard. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Jovic. The Heat trail by 8. And saying the name, Nikola Jovic. I have to make sure, Coach, I get that right.
Yeah, there's only 1 letter difference in that last name, but there's a big difference in terms of their game. Jokic, obviously a center. Jovic, a wing player. But this guy's got great size and skill, and people will know this name over the next few years.
And the first one at the line is good. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, when that can be as difficult as anything.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The number 1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
Here's Smith. The Blazers getting the bucket. Pass to Wiggins. Outside Hardaway. Now Smith. Portis sets the pick for Smith. Now here's Portis. Williams with the block.
Well, this is the kind of defender Williams is. Aggressive and ready to go after blocks.
Down low. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Wiggins surveying the floor. Outside Hardaway. Good ball movement here by Miami. Portis is screen on Holiday. Smith kicks to Portis. A 3-pointer off the mark. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, look, it's not fun guarding Sharp. He's long and bouncy. Sometimes you just have to foul him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Three shots. 3 shots.
The free throw drops for Sharp.
Well, for Sharp, it's about shooting a good percentage. When he does that, he's an impactful player.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Wiggins passes to Hardaway. It's Portis high post. He's against Williams. Here's Smith. And again, it's the Heat missing. Portland leading by 14. Here's Sharp. Kicks it out to Lillard. And stolen by Wiggins. Pass to Portis. And here's Smith. Still scoreless. To stop the run. Hardaway, no good. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Williams has a screen for Holiday. They get it again. Lillard outside. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Lillard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Checked in for Williams.
Substitution on the court.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play.
I like the dish from Hardaway Jr., proving once again he's a team-first player.
Portland leading by 15. Pass to Sharp. Now Avdia. Antetokounmpo defending. Unloads from 9. Avdia can't.
Situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
The kick out to Holiday. A three-pointer, no good. The Heat trail by 15. Good ball movement here by Miami. Hardaway passes to Antetokounmpo. From the arc. Avdia with the rebound. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Heat also with a sub. Donaldson's checked in. Wiggins outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Adebayo down low. Giannis a screen on Morant. There's Giannis with the slam.
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
Avdia, the pass to Lillard. Oh, good on the three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Antetokounmpo. And that's in. Nice feet on the play. Antetokounmpo's got 20.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive enforcement.
Inside, here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Hardaway passes to Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls from the top of the key. Donaldson no good.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
Here's Avdia. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight. Wiggins outside. Pass to Donaldson. Loads it up for you. Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. It's Morant in the corner. Holiday sets the pick for Avdia. Back to Morant. Oh, good on the triple. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. It's a 13-point game. Here's Adebayo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender. All right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, it's not easy being a 6'9" center in the NBA, but Bam holds his own fine with most of the 7-footers out there.
So he gets them both. And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Craig, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
Trailblazers leading by 9. Outside, Avdia. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And here's Miami. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Outside, Adebayo. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Mitchell fires the 3. Ja Morant with the rebound. And here's Sharp. Here's Kamara. Defended by Portis. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Portland again missing. The Heat trail by 9. Giannis is double. Over in the corner, Portis. On the wing, Giannis. To the inside. Nice shot by Portis.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Avdia up top. Antetokounmpo defending. Avdia against Giannis. Great D that time from Adebayo. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8" Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Back to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Now, Kamara. Following the three-point attempt by Giannis.
You can't teach size, right? Clingan is already one of the bigger guys in this league, and you can see him adding another 10 or 15 pounds of muscle.
Now, here's Mitchell. Hasn't made one yet. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over in the corner, Portis. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Avdia, 6 points for him. And the basket by Kamara.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
1:27 left now here in the second. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Pass to Sharp. There's the drive. To the paint. Here's Kamara. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Kamara's got 4 points in the quarter. Mitchell with it. Outside Portis. Now Adebayo. On the wing, Mitchell. And they double up Giannis. And a wide open look for Portis. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
Now, here's Avdia. He has 6. Clingan with it. Working on Portis. And stolen by Portis. Adebayo passes to Portis. That's in coming up. Lead. Outside, Avdia. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Trailblazers out in front, up by 4. From Portland. We're back in a moment. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Miami. Trailing by 4. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. Ja Morant, he's out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Avdia in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now, here's Lillard. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's Adebayo. No good that time. Avdia with a defensive effort. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. Kicks it out to Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 4 assists in the game. Avdia against Wiggins. It's Klingon top of the key. Lillard outside. Klingon the screen for Lillard. 5 on the clock. Back to Klingon. Here's Avdia. Nailed from three-point land. Avdia's got 9 points.
And how about the awareness by Klingon? A big man who can sense when one of his teammates is open.
Pass to Avdia. Top of the key. That's good on the jump shot. Now it's a 6-point Trailblazer lead.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean looks.
Now, here's Mitchell. No good from outside.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
The Heat trail by 6 to the inside. It's tipped. Avdia with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Pass to Kamara. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession. Now a timeout called by Portland. You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Avdia finds Lillard. Here's Klingon. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Misses the 3. Antetokounmpo passes to Mitchell. Back to Giannis. And Giannis throws him down hard.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Kamara inside. Kicks it out to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Releases. And the basket by Kamare. Kamare's got 15 points.
And a great look. Lillard always looking for teammates. Doesn't have tunnel vision.
Here's Larson. They set the pick. Giannis outside. Here's Kamare. Antetokounmpo defending. Shoots from 14. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And this young man lives on the offensive glass. Tough to stop clinging when he's that close.
Outside, Adebayo. Back to Mitchell. Adebayo with a screen on Morant. Mitchell finds Adebayo. Now here's Wiggins. The Heat need to get a shot off. And Adebayo throws it down.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Now Morant. Lillard outside. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 6th assist on the night.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now here's Morant. They set the screen. Down low. Here's Klingon. Great D that time from Adebayo. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. 7-point differential. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Mitchell wide open. That 3 off the mark. Portland's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Sweet little floater. And now it's only a 5-point Portland lead.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Lillard outside. And the shot goes in. Lillard's got 8.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Mitchell outside. Wiggins passes to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Morant. There's the lob to the hoop. Mitchell with the steal. Now here's Giannis. Covered by Kamara. Here's Larson. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Now just a 2-point Portland lead.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And slam dunk by Kamara.
And you see the leadership of Lillard in that sequence, keeping everyone involved, not looking to do it all himself, but creating for his teammate.
Wiggins outside. Stolen by Avdia. And now running up the court, Avdia pushing it up. Pass to Kamara. Hits it from 3-point range. And it's a 7-point Trailblazer lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Portland.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. That they're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Morant passes to Avdia. Now here's Morant. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Well, we know all about Morant's unreal athleticism, but his vision is what really sets him apart.
Giannis outside. Giannis is double. It's tipped. Adebayo. And he uses the glass on the layup. Adebayo's got 10 points.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Our timeout called by Portland.
By the Blazers, record and crew.
Outside Williams. Left side Avdia. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Krejci passes to Sharp. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Heat trail by 3. Right there in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Portland's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Pass to Avdia. Back to Sharp. Williams up on top. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Holiday. It's the target from 18 feet. Holiday's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, Holiday understands when to pick his spots on offense, especially when the mid-range opens up like this.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Potter's checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Now here's Williams. He's got 6. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Heat ball.
The Heat trail by 3. There's 1:54 left in the third. Smith the pass to Jovic. Now Smith guarded by Holiday. Holiday against Smith. Clock at 2. Over Holiday. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Portland. Here's Krejci. He's guarded by Johnson. Williams a screen on Johnson. Williams up on top. On the wing, Holiday over Smith. And Holiday with the basket on the assist by Williams.
Holiday gives them a steady option with his jump shot. That's a nice asset to have.
They set the pick. Pass to Johnson. Outside Hardaway. Smith outside. Tries it from the top of the key, and the jumper is good. Smith's got 4 points this quarter. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Well, Holiday has terrific vision. He's great at spotting open guys.
Smith outside. Portis sets the pick for Smith. Hardaway for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Holiday against Johnson. Holiday, the pass to Krejci. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Smith. And here's Johnson outside. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Trailblazers lead by 2. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth. They've got Portis, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Smith. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Jovic in at the 4. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sharp.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Here's Hardaway. And here's Smith. Portis a screen on Howard. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Bounce pass from Williams. Lillard from outside sinks the triple. Lillard's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Trailblazers. Here's the screen. Wiggins against Sharp. The 11-footer. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Nice focus. Sharp wanted that bucket inside, so he went and got it.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Sharp, shooting 1.
The free throw drops for Sharp. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Portis a screen on Howard. Smith the pass to Portis. Wiggins in the post. Defended by Sharp. 5 to shoot. Shoots it. And it's Wiggins missing. Portland leading by 8. Outside Holiday. It's taken away by Smith. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Portis a screen on Holiday. Smith kicks to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
And so here's Portland. The Heat getting the bucket.
I'm sure he'd like to have.
pass to Jovic. Floats it up for Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
Verticality gives Wiggins the upper hand, almost unstoppable once he's midair.
Holiday, the pass to Lillard. Williams sets a screen through Lillard. Over Hardaway. Portland, no good that time either. The Heat trail by 4. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Pass to Smith. And here is Hardaway. Wiggins with it. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
Making his size a factor. Wiggins does work in the paint.
Here's Holiday. Inside. Here's Potter. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Aviaz checked in for the Trailblazers. Morant comes in for Sharp. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Trailblazers leading by 4. Now Morant. Picked by Williams. Williams, a screen on Hardaway. And it's Lillard missing.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Pass to Smith. Giannis sets a screen for Smith. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. So far in the fourth quarter, they belong to 6 points.
Yeah, anyone can appreciate the skillfulness of Morant's passing.
Giannis outside. Wiggins against Howard. Adebayo with the screen on Howard. Miami no good on that time either. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Morant outside. Williams gets to Lillard. Offensive rebound. Outside, Avdia. Offline with his 3.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Morant. Smith for 3. Again, the miss by the Heat. Portland leading by 6. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Holiday dishes to Lillard. Over Smith. And there's Lillard on the assist by Holiday. And that's 13 points for Damian Lillard. Outside Hardaway. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Smith outside. To end the drought. Outside Hardaway. Holiday against Wiggins. Miami no good on that time either. Portland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Lillard with the bucket.
And the shot-first mindset of Lillard, when he sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to attack.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Adebayo with the screen on Morant. Smith drives in, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Trailblazers leading by 9. Outside Holiday. Abdi on the wing. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Clingan, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Toumani Camara in for Drew Holiday. The Heat also changing it up. Larson's checked in. And Davion Mitchell's subbed in for Smith. Now here's Morant. Pass to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. Wide open look here for Clingan. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Lillard. Beyond the arc. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 9 assists now tonight.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Team foul. Shooting for Miami. Bam Adebayo.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Trailblazers leading by 8. Avdia kicks to Morant. Lillard outside. Kept alive. And it's Clingan with the jam.
Super work on the boards. They really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
Clingan with the steal. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. Ah, it's in there.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Outside Wiggins. Beyond the arc. Down it goes for 3.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Avdia on the wing. Covered by Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. 11 feet away. Cleared away by Adebayo. The Heat trail by 9.
2 minutes in the game.
Mitchell outside. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
The assist.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Morant outside. Going in the screen for Morant. Avdia against Wiggins. No good on the layup. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. 7-point differential. And the shot goes in.
And this is what we want to see more of from Wiggins, delivering a huge basket for his team.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Kamara with it. Oh, the dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And there's the 3.
Wow. Adebayo showing some leadership there in a big moment.
And for Portland, they're shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Morant. And they double up Morant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I think sometimes the best option is to foul Clingan and take your chances sending him to the line.
Two shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
Wiggins! The shot misses. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for Portland, Wiggins taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Kamara with it, now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Clingan with it, Adebayo on him, and it misses. Wiggins. He drills the 3.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. He thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
So let's go courtside, where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game. Allie.
Dame, you routinely make shots that most players would not even attempt. What enables you to have that kind of confidence?
Sometimes in the summer, I work on the craziest things. You know, you never know what type of situation you're going to be in. You got to be prepared for it, you know, so I've worked on my fair share of crazy shots, crazy passes, and, you know, you don't make a high percentage of them, but I made one tonight.
Practice makes perfect. Thanks so much, Dame.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And now, our player of the game, Damian Lillard.